Hi everybody, this is Captain Hannah and welcome to my Project Hospital Beginner's Guide video. So we are going to be building an emergency clinic. We're going to learn about the different menus, hiring staff and just getting a really basic hospital up and running so you can start learning the game. So the best thing to start with is to create a floor plan. So to create the floor plan, go up to management mode. You're in the emergency department here. Shows you the different rooms that you can make, some of the shared rooms. So to begin with, we're going to go for doctor's office. So I'm going to make these 6 by 6. There we go. And I'm going to create 4 of them. There we go. So let's have a waiting room. I'll pop that along as a strip. Like that. And I'm going to have a reception. It's going to appear down here. So I'm going to make that maybe 8 wide. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm going to plan for a restroom. That's going to be at the back of my building. I have that as 8 by 4. I'm then going to have common room. Drag that out. That's going to be an 8 by 8. That's going to be a big old room. But I am going to have a little sneaky cleaning closet in the corner, which is very controversial, I'm sure, but I just like doing it this way. Then we're going to need a corridor. Let's have that as 4 wide. And then let's just extend the reception. Like that. Perfect. So to free your mouse, if you right click, your mouse is freed. So this is what we'd like. So now it's obviously it says planning only, not on foundations. So let's build some foundations. Go up to building mode, build foundations, click and drag. And look, it tells you it's $21,000. So planning is your friend. I've got a setting that allows the walls to be automatically built whenever you create foundations. So that's in your settings here. There we go, automatically add walls. I found this very, very handy, so I would recommend that to you. So now let's create the walls inside. So for the staff room and all of these like utility rooms, I'm going to have this. So let's click and drag. Got the different options here. You can add the full walls if you want to see full effect. You can rotate to make sure you get the other walls. Like this. Perfect. And then here, I'm going to drag down here because obviously this is the restroom, so we're going to have to separate that off. There we go. And let's start building walls for our doctor's offices. So I'm going to go for this kind of vibe. Obviously notice you've got the different colour options here that you can flick through. And I'm going to stick with red. Then on the outside, I think I'm going to have a slightly different vibe. I'm going to go for this along the side. Perfect. And then I think all of the other walls that are just the, the basic walls, I'm just going to stick them as white. So there we go. What I would suggest you do now is go to your doors and windows. I'm going to add in these hospitals, the sliding double doors, because I just think they're really cool looking. And I'm also going to pop tall glass on the edge because I think they look really cool. So there's that. So now I think what we're going to do is focus on one of these rooms. So obviously the flooring is not very nice, so let's just go to floors, place floors. I'm going to have, let's make a nice white colour, I think. Perfect. Then the door. So go to doors and windows. I'm going to go a single door with a window. Goes into there. Let's give it some windows. So let's go for tall window. I think the little window's cheaper, however, I like these ones. Be careful when you're putting windows in. Make sure you've got them the right way, especially when you've got blinds, because you don't want to have the blinds on the outside. So there we go, I'm going to have that. And now I'm going to focus on the furniture. So the easiest thing to do is to click into the floor plan, and you'll notice on the left it all pops up. So first thing I'm going to pop down is going to be a desk. I think I'm going to have office desk color options, so I'm going to go with red. Pop that there, and PC here. It shows you the location that it needs to be. You'll also see now that it's highlighted as blue, which is strange. It means that it's missing something in order to function. So you need to highlight it. You'll notice if you do this, it just highlights the desk. But to select what's on top of the desk, you hold down Control. And then there you can see on the left that all it requires is a chair, because all the chairs are highlighted blue. So that's an easy fix. I think I'm going to go for a white chair. There we go. And let's fill up this room. Rotating objects, by the way, is just R. Some items require to be sat on top of surfaces, and when you click them, it will tell you if it can sit on any surface. So all of the orange objects have disappeared from the menu, so you've got the bare minimum of what you need. It often suggests things, so you might want to add in a whiteboard or other bits and pieces, but you don't have to have those. What I like to do is to just make my offices look a little bit more luxurious, if you like. So what I'm going to add in is a privacy screen. I'm going to make that red. So here, when you have objects that are highlighted as orange, it means that it's inhibiting access to something else. So we don't want that. So let's pop it there. Right click, free my mouse. And I'm actually going to have this section to be a different flooring, just so that it separates it out. I might do this. See how that looks. Yeah, that looks quite nice. I might pop in a little plant. Again, little colour choices there for different colour pots. I'm going to have red. Then I think what I might do is maybe pop a clock up here. So rotate as R. Go. Perhaps have some posters on the walls. Maybe in the red theme. Pop on there. There. Nice. And then I think what I like to do is have a comfy chair for patients to sit on when they're talking to the doctors. So I'm going to fancy chair, and I'm going to put it right next to the desk. Perfect. And then I think over in this section, this is looking a little bit blank. I'm going to pop a bookcase. And I'm also wanting coffee table. Popped cute little things on there, so I might pop the files. I think the files look really cool. Then what can we put there? Balloons. Weird. Maybe like a card file. There we go. That all looks a bit officey over there, doesn't it? Okay. So this is perfect. We've done our doctor's office. Now what I would like to do is actually save this as a prefab. So you could, for example, go into this office and you can create something that looks completely different. You can have different coloured furniture or whatever. If you just want to do a duplicate, then you may as well save this and just duplicate it over. So what you do is you go to prefabs, this little icon, copy, create a prefab, and click and drag. Then you can just go ahead straight away and click. However, I'm going to go to save prefab. And as you can see, I've actually already done one. So I'm just going to click emergency doctor's office so it can save over. You can rename it down here and click save prefab. And then go up to prefabs, click this section, and there it is. So you click that and it will appear. So I'm going to fill the other rooms. There we go. So now we're going to focus on the waiting room. So I'm going to click the waiting room. I would like to sort out this flooring though. So let's go to flooring. Perhaps just have some white floor. Probably extend that over so it covers all this section. The flooring, so that was nearly $1,000 for that. That's a lot of money. Benches. Let's have red benches. The Q machine, I pop here. You'll notice it's highlighted blue, so if you hover over it, it needs the info TV to work. So I'm going to click the info TV. See, that sits on the wall above. And I'm going to pop one. In fact, I'm going to move that to pop it down here. But you see, remember, if you've got multiple things, if you click shift, hold down shift, it will select the different items, whichever one you want to do. And then I'm going to pop a coffee machine down and color code them. So I'm going to do a red one here. I'm going to have a vending machine. And I'm going to pop a water dispenser. There we go. So that's the waiting room done. I'm now going to do the restroom. So again, I'm just going to sort the flooring out first. So let's have some tiles. And while I'm at it, I might actually match the flooring to the little cleaning area. There we go. Then right click if you've got something on your mouse. Right click, gets rid of it. I'm going to pop a door, probably a white door there. I'll pop a door to my common room as well, just while we're there. So click into the room and it automatically shows you the items that you need. And obviously people don't want to wee in front of each other, right? So let's add in some walls and doors. So I'm going to have the walls coming down here and then they're going to be separated out like that. And then if you go into the doors, there's a WC door. You know, I might have a problem with this door here. I'm not sure. I might move that door. So to remove a door or a window, you just go to remove doors or windows and click and it's gone. But bear in mind, you don't get the money back for that. Now again, remember, put your blinds in the right way around, which is there. So there's your restroom done. I might add a little bit of detail actually, so I'm just going to bring my walls up to show you. You can go to decals, scroll through, and I'm going to go restroom. I'm going to pick the colour black, rotate with R on the wall there. That looks cool. Then actually, while I'm here, I might do the same thing. So this is the common room, so I'm just going to grab the common room decal, do the same thing, which is there. There we go, so that's our staff room, and let's just add in the cleaning room. So you click the cleaning room and you need a shelf. So I'll pop that in there. little bucket cart. There we go. Got decals outside. That's looking good. So now we need to sort out our reception area. So reception desk. Let's have this colour again. Rotate as R. Try and line it up with the door. Have the edges. Nice. And then some chairs. Let's have some white chairs. I'm going to put 2 there because eventually I'll probably have 2 receptionists. But for now, 1 is fine. We'll just prepare for 2. Let's put some decorations on here. So, should we have cactus? And maybe a table lamp. Nice. Maybe some plants either side. Clock might be handy. There we are. Okay, so that's looking good. Thinking about it, I might actually extend the waiting room. I might actually mark this area as the waiting room as well. I want it to be an extension to this rather than its own individual waiting area. So you need to go to management mode, click waiting room, and from this area you click and drag into that and you'll see it merges too. So that's good. And I'm going to have like a little 3x3 like this. And that is it. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the outside of our building. That is not nice. Let's sort that out. Let's go for this. So there we go. That's my basic doctor surgery. So the only thing you need to do now is hire some people. So you need to go into management mode. And the only member of staff you need to open your emergency clinic is actually a doctor. So let's do this first. You see this number here? This is directly connected to the queue machine. So whoever's waiting in this waiting area, it will show you how many is there, which is very handy for when you get super busy and you think, oh, I need to build another doctor's surgery or something. So for now, we need to hire someone. So we've got a day shift and a night shift. So for now, we're just doing the day shift. So let's click. These are the doctors that are available. I won't go into loads of detail at the moment. But, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. You've got them, how much they're rated. You've got their salary underneath. You've also got perks. So I like to reveal the hidden perks. This is what this section means. I like to reveal them. It costs $1,000, but I think it's worth it personally. So here, for example, you've got this guy, Daniel Martinez. He's a good boss. He's depressed, which will affect his satisfaction score. And he's also comforting. Does not cause comfort during examinations, which is good. Here you've got pleasant, gives nice staff modifier after interacting with patient. So that means a patient will go away with a little plus and that'll affect their overall satisfaction. Good boss, resistance, hard worker. I mean, okay, let's hire Jennifer Garcia. There we go. Hospital now accepts patients. Okay. I'm going to hire 1 receptionist. So the receptionist basically puts people into the queue in order that they should be seen. So anyone who's a higher risk, they will put them above the other people. So again, I'm going to reveal hidden perks. Got some here like night owl. This one is unpleasant. But I think I'm going to go for this guy down here. So hard worker and loyal. That sounds good. Nice. And then down here, I'm going to go for a janitor. Again, I'm going to reveal the perks. So, you know, slow, long commute. Daniel Hill, fast, and a fast learner. I'm going to definitely go for Daniel Hill. So there we go. That's it. Built everything. Everything's functioning. Everything's accessible. And we've got some staff. Let's go to game mode and see how it all works. So down here, you've got the amount of patients you treated. This is obviously your money. You've got patients you haven't treated. the amount of patients that you will get today. So you need to be prepared to take on 10 patients. This is the amount of staff that you're allowed to hire. So at the moment, we've only got 3. This is your prestige. This is kind of how good your hospital is, basically. And then a couple of these different bits like statistics and budget. They open up different windows, and ambulances. We don't have ambulances yet. Insurance companies. So this is kind of like your goals. Cheapo care. Treat 1 patient per day at emergency. And I will receive a $20,000 government grant, which is great. Okay, so let's play the game. So let's just go normal speed, which is very slow. I'm just going to speed it up a bit. We'll wait until a patient turns up, which hopefully they will. Built this lovely hospital. Here we go. So there, she's talking to the receptionist. Click on her. Ooh. You can see the doctor's doing all of the bits and bobs. You've got examinations here. At the moment it's being controlled by the doctors. We can get to a point where we actually can control the patient ourselves. But our doctor's doing a great job. There we go. So objective complete. So we've achieved treat 1 patient. She's very happy. She has a happy smiley face. We've got a couple more patients following. In the next video, I will cover off a couple of the buildings that you probably want to build next. If you liked this one, please give it a thumbs up and do subscribe if you want to see some more. And, you know, for now, just happy curing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.